Hello loves, Monroe Steele here from Fashion Steele NYC, and welcome back to my channel. Do not forget to like and subscribe. I'm trying to get my numbers up. Okay guys, so I am up bright and early this morning because Rose and I are gonna shoot in Soho. I'm shooting kind of a special project with some of my blogger boos. Y'all, it is really good to have a great support system when you're in this occupation of being a full-time blogger or influencer, because as soon as I get an idea, I have to act on it. And so on Friday, I thought to myself, you know what? I've been having some issues with like haters and like negative comments, especially on YouTube. Now, I don't mean to be rude. I love each and every one of y'all, and I don't be coming for nobody. I'll be out here minding my business. Okay. I got the rudest comment I've ever gotten in life on YouTube recently. I'm not gonna give her any shine because it seems like she's going around to all black girl bloggers and vloggers and influencers and just leaving the most hateful comments that she can think of. Most of them end with a note about how, you know, I should be spending my money, which just leads me to believe that she's broke and miserable. Let's not give her any shine. On my Instagram, like, I got a crazy comment too, and I just feel like social media is like making people have no filter. Like, people just say whatever like pops into their mind, and I don't think that's how we should be out here living our lives, and I don't want to pass that on to the next generation. And also, I don't want to have to whoop anybody's because I might come off all sweet and nice and cute on Insta stories and on YouTube, but I'm still a little rough around the edges. Like, you could take the girl out the hood, but you can't take the hood out the girl. Anywho, it just got me thinking about all like the negative things that come along with pursuing your passion or being an influencer and a full-time blogger, or just anybody with a slight bit of like notoriety. I don't claim to be famous, and I don't want to be famous, but I mean, people know who I am. I guess when you're sharing your life, that opens it up for criticism from anyone. Accidental Icon, I don't know if you guys follow her. She is like an influencer. I think she's in her 80s, but she is killing it. I learned about her through this event I went to with GoDaddy. She's actually in a GoDaddy.com commercial, and she is like killing the game. And she let us know that the way she handles negativity is, before it even gets crazy, she lets people know how to address her and what she will and won't tolerate. And I don't feel like I ever did that on any of my channels, so I'm doing it now. When you enter my space, i.e. my blog, my website, my YouTube, my Instagram, there is a certain way that you're gonna have to address me or you will be blocked. I mean, those comments are very few and far in between, but those are the ones that always kind of stick out. They make you have a bad day. Like, I mean, I'm still a person, like, and I still read all of my comments on Instagram and on YouTube. Well, I try not to read them as much on YouTube. So I'm meeting up with my blogger boos. We're gonna do this shoot together, and I'm gonna put it into this post that I'm putting out soon about the good, the bad, and the ugly of pursuing your passion of blogging full-time or blogging in general and influencing. And I just want to see what my girls have to say about it, because a lot of people want to do this, and what they don't know is you are opening yourself up to not only the good things but also the bad things and the ugly things. And just a note before I head on downtown to shoot with everybody, it costs nothing to be kind, and if you have nothing good to say, shut the fuck up. All right, let me show you my outfit for today too. So I'm wearing this top from the Who What Wear spring collection, and this skirt, I don't even know the name of this skirt, but it's from Rent the Runway. I'm doing their unlimited plan, and it is amazing. I also have a coupon code. You can use code Monroe100 for $50 off 2 months of unlimited Rent the Runway services. So for 1 month you'll get $50 off. For the second month you'll get another $50 off. That's pretty good, but like, I love it, especially as a blogger. Like, when you need lots of clothes to shoot, or if you go to a lot of events like summer weddings and things like that, 4 items in, you keep it for as long as you want, you send it back as quick as you want, you can get 4 more. Like, I've already gone through 3 orders. It's only like mid-month. Pretty good. So I'll put a link to this top and to this really cool skirt. Y'all know this bag. I always carry it around when it's time for me to shoot. My Primark bag of stuff. I have 2 other outfits in there. We'll see if I shoot them today. Let's go. So this is why I love shooting early on Sundays, because in the city, if you're gonna shoot in Soho, you need to shoot before 12 because all of the shops are closed. No one's here. Look, it's almost 11 a.m. and this whole place is empty. Look, stick with me, kids. I'll take you far. So shooting in Soho, the best time to shoot before 12, preferably before 11 on a Sunday because it's empty. Like, look, this never happens. Guys, it is 10:37. Look how quiet it is because everything is still closed. All right, so I'm meeting with Amanda from the Hills Up, Danielle, the Style and Beauty Doc, Vic from the Vic Styles, and then Rose Dadu Chic. She's shooting us for these photos today. I'm actually kind of early and everything's closed, so oh, an espresso is open. Maybe I'll go get a coffee. I am a member. Look how quiet it is today. See how quiet it is, guys? How empty these Soho streets are? Yeah, this is the perfect time to shoot. It is gorgeous this morning. So this is one of my favorite streets to shoot on in Soho. It is Worcester and it's nearly empty. And the Chanel store is up there. That's where we're meeting. It's a good reference point.
People don't understand how, like, when you do videos and you do YouTube and you talk, and that's just so being so vulnerable.
Yeah.
And you're putting yourself out there and you're overcoming a fear, because like for me, video is like something I can't overcome. Like talking on video, I'm overcritical about the way I look, the way I sound, the way my voice is.
And I think that's everybody.
For some people who overcome that, they become confident in front of the screen and they're willing to put everything out there. Their most vulnerable moments, waking up, drinking coffee, you know, they start talking, they spill some things about their personal life. So for people to be so vicious and miserable, and instead of not liking something and continuing to scroll, they feel the need to fix their fingers to say something so mean without thinking that there's a human behind the YouTube account. There's a human behind this Instagram account that's gonna read this, and it's gonna get in there, and it's gonna like, it's gonna affect you, and they don't get that until it's them. They don't want it done to them or to someone they love or their friend or their favorite person, but it's okay to do it to other people, and that's not okay.
We're talking about YouTube and this rude comment that I got that I spoke about earlier. I'm not gonna put it on the screen because I don't want to give her no shine, but it's rough out here in these YouTube streets. YouTube is kind of the worst. Love y'all. But yeah, for comments. But I heard that like YouTube is trying to do something now about like harassment and accounts, so hopefully that helps. I know Instagram does the whole like, there's some people that I comment like bitch to, and it like does the loading thing where it's like letting you know, do you want to post this comment? But I'm posting it in endearment. I didn't know that. But I've done it to a few people where I'm like, bitch, yes, and like it loads and YouTube is asking you like, do you want to send this comment because it seems like it's not appropriate. And I'm just like, yeah, but I think YouTube should do the same thing. They should detect kind of a good idea comment. Yeah. Yes, I can. Oh, it's Danielle.
Danielle, thank you.
Oh. Were you able to do your video?
I was up super early, but I got it done. All through Monroe.
Thank you.
I don't know why I'm talking in this accent, but
you always do.
I know, and I'm always like, I don't know why I'm talking in this accent.
Your skin looks flawless.
Thank you. She has flawless skin because she's the right Style and Beauty Doc. Hi. I love your hair.
Oh girl, I didn't eat because I knew this was showing. So I had to, like, no bloat here. So yeah, I'll eat after.
We're talking about the trials, tribulations, and good things of blogging. So what do you think is a good thing about blogging?
Meeting people like Monroe and Amanda, like, I mean, come on.
Hi,
like,
guys.
where else would I have met her? And I met you like, damn, 8, 9, 10 years ago?
Really?
Yeah.
It was a long time
Back
ago.
when IFB was a thing.
I think I met you 3 years ago? I think 3 years ago I met Monroe.
That's the only good thing.
No, I think it's a huge thing. Meeting
No,
other
people.
other bloggers.
And not just bloggers too, but you ever realize that your followers are just like you?
Yes.
Like, it's crazy. I had my dinner wall the other day. People, not only are people like, they look like you physically, they have the same sense of humor as me.
Yes.
And I'm like, this is amazing.
And they're like, we'll be your best friends in my head.
Right.
Like,
Yes. Like, no, like, we're for real friends. Like, I'm coming to your house for dinner. Like, let me in. When I first started blogging full time, there weren't a lot of other people blogging full time. This is 2010, 2011. And a lot of my friends were like, you know, ooh, by 2010, 2011, I had already been out of college for a minute. But a lot of my friends were like lawyers and going to grad school and like all of this stuff. And I'm like this broke full time trying to, you know, freelance and trying to make it and whatnot. So I found other bloggers who were like in the same position to hang out with, and it made me feel less like, you know, loser like.
Yeah.
But it's like, it's great.
The
with that
same interests,
community.
same goals.
Yeah. And you know when you're into things like clothes and makeup,
No one
some,
else is into it.
Right, some people are like, it's very superficial of you, whereas other people are like, girl, where'd you get that dress from?
Yeah.
So,
Oh, she coming out with the cult Gaia.
maybe I can stop bootlegging off Amazon.
It's a shoe party.
How are you?
Hey, girl.
How are you?
Good evening.
Hi.
We know you had a good night, so
What's happening?
I already asked Danielle what's a good thing about blogging, and I already talked to Amanda about what's an ugly thing about blogging, so you're left with bad.
The bad thing about blogging?
Or like, not blogging per se, but being like a full-time influencer. Any issues with that?
Yeah, the payment is
Oh my gosh.
gosh. This net 90, net 60, I don't understand why it takes 90 days for me to get paid. Whoever's in accounting cutting the check, you're getting a check every 2 weeks. So
Hello.
it's like, honestly, the pay is probably the worst part about the job, because it forces you to budget in ways that most people do not have to be forced to budget. And oftentimes I miss out on doing things that normal adults get to do because I'm sitting around waiting for the check.
Or the worst is that there's timelines for them. They want their content
Oh,
when
yeah.
they want their content, and you hustle and bustle and you rearrange your schedule and you get them the content when they want it, and then some, and then you gotta wait
To get paid.
to get
And
paid.
it doesn't always come on the day that it's supposed to come on,
No.
which is
Yeah.
another issue in and of itself. And it's honestly just a hassle. And that's with any freelance life, but specifically with us. Like,
Yeah.
the payment, the inconsistency of the pay is irritating.
I'm just gonna interject. You don't want to come off like rude when you're asking for your money, because you still want to be able to like work with the agency.
Yep.
But it's like, how can you be professional about saying, hey, you were supposed to pay me 3 weeks ago, and like I have bills to pay,
Right.
and not be like, you know, an angry black woman, or
Yeah.
come off angry and then they don't want to work with you
And they
anymore.
can hound you for the content. If you're late with the content, hey, what's
Yeah.
up? Where's your content? Where's your content? They can email
Yeah.
you up to the point you've delivered the content, but then when you send that invoice, they forget. They
Yeah.
don't know who you are. They
Nope.
don't email you. They don't check on you. They
Nada.
don't check for your payment. If you've received it,
Yeah.
you have
Yeah.
to check them for your
Yeah.
own money.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really trash. I mean, luckily I have a manager, and it has helped so much.
Oh, nice.
She can be the bad guy, the bad woman. She can be the middle person, you know, like hounding them and rounding up the checks and sending those threatening emails. Like, it says in our contract that if you don't pay by this date, we increase, you know, 5%. And, you know, I don't have to be that person, so it works out.
That's smart. We have an outfit change.
We have an outfit change. I'm trying to.
No, I'm reaching out.
This
like right now.
Always camera ready.
Night. It's just like the trains. Yeah. Never too much, never too much, never too much. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Bye. So Monroe, what are we about to do here, Monroe?
I think I want to squat in the street.
We're gonna squat in the street. Okay.
Oh no, baby.
All right.
What is
we doing here? I don't know. Okay, so I'm gonna be standing here making sure no cars are coming. And Monroe's pretty much just gonna give us fever. Car coming. Okay, please don't drive so slow that you get on our nerves. Thank you very much. Still driving slow.
I look cute.
You look fierce.
It's like you should be in Central Bay right now.
Right. You look like you were from a different time and the country didn't respect you because you were black, so you went to Paris to get your respect. Car coming.
Yo.
Which is basically the Josephine Baker story. Come on, dude. Driving Miss Daisy, trying to look at Monroe's bits and bots.
See what I have to deal with, Danielle? I know. Do you see it?
What is this? Only in New York, kids. We are out here, guys. Going to find some food now.
We are hungry.
We're very hungry.
I can bite my arm.
So bright.
Ooh,
That's better.
still too bright. No, it's good.
I figured it out, guys. I know how to work my camera. Yeah. We're gonna eat here, guys.
Bye, love. Bye. Bye.
Honestly, did not finish my food because I wanted ice cream.
Oh my God. Priorities.
Priorities. Oh my God, look at this little dog. It's so cute. He can barely even run. Oh, such a cute little baby. Yeah. She better hold him tight because the hawk will swoop down and get him. Little rat.
New York City rats everywhere.
Outfit change. Alright guys, that's it for today, I think. Thanks for joining us.
Hi. Oh, I look so cute.
Of course. So we're gonna go check out this Mara Hoffman sample sale. And if I buy something, I'll let you guys know. But until then, don't forget to like. All the likes matter, guys. And subscribe. Try to give a numbers up. And stay tuned for the next vlog. Bye.